Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Mon Bazou. Today, we're going to be jumping back in right where we left off. It's the next morning, and it is raining. Tuesday, 9 in the morning. So, what we need to do is go ahead and just fill up our generator here with the remainder of our fuel. And then we're going to make another little quick run into town. We're going to stop and talk to Francis. We got to call her mother actually. So, all right, that didn't quite fill that up, but that's okay. We'll go ahead and close that off, and we'll go ahead and place this inside the truck for now. We have our two pieces of wood that we dropped in the last episode there, and we will go inside and call Mother. You know, you can call me more often, eh? It still makes me very happy. Thank you for calling. Don't forget to drink some maple syrup. Yes, we do in fact have plenty of maple syrup, and we also have some more poutine in there. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into the truck here and head on into town. And yeah, we'll. Sorry, I just lost train of thought there. I was thinking about something. Never mind. We'll think about doing that later. I'll save that for another time. Alright, so we're going to head over to Francis real quick. We're going to sell these last two pieces of wood that we dropped, and then we'll go ahead and talk to him. And then we'll head on into town. We'll talk to the gas station owner and his buddy old pal sitting behind him. And we will move on from there. I may pick up some extra poutine while we are in town. We have plenty of maple syrup for now. All right, let's go ahead and drop those there. There we go. We got 14 pieces, or $14 for two pieces of firewood there. All right, so let's go ahead and just park it right there. And let's set the parking brake. We'll shut that off and conserve some fuel. So slow start going here. Gosh, I hate cutting firewood so much. Yes, that's why I'm bringing you firewood. Can't believe you've already gone through all that firewood I brought you last night there, bud. What are you doing with it? Who are you selling it to? Are you selling it at a premium price to somebody else that I could be selling it to? Nobody knows. He's a mystery. All right, off to town. All right, here at the gas station, we'll go ahead and fill up. I didn't want to throw it. I just want to set it down. There we go. Thank you. And we'll go ahead and fill this up. And it'll cost us an arm and a leg again, of course. Wouldn't expect anything less. But this time we have much more money. We're going to be selling a ton of wood to Francis. And I need to also stop by the garden shop, I think, is where you get the pruning sticks or pruning cutters. You know what I'm talking about? And that way we can replant. All right, we don't need anything in here just yet. Pruning loppers. That's what. How much was that? $22. All right, we'll go ahead and take that. Beautiful. We'll go ahead and drop that in there. I thought it was at the garden shop, but it is in fact here. So we'll go ahead and talk to you. Real nice weather today. Yep. Well, anyways, thanks for stopping by. Have a good one. You wouldn't happen to have a little cheer up thing on you for an old timer, by any chance? By any chance, would you be talking about oregano? Yeah, I do not have any of that on me at the moment. All right, moving on back to the house. I have already cut down 4 more trees, and I just need to get those processed into firewood and get them loaded up into the truck and take them over to Francis. But first things first, we're gonna go ahead and get over here to the snack shack. And grab us some more poutine to hold us over. We'll go ahead and get all this stuff out of the way, please. Thank you. We'll just leave it running. We're gonna dine and dash. It is locked. It is locked. What time do they open? Oh, they open at 12. So we're gonna hang out here for a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and shut the truck off. Excuse me? I thought that thing just moved. We're gonna go ahead and shut this off for now, and we'll wait until 12 o'clock, buy some poutine, and then head back to the house. And there we go. It is now 12 o'clock. And it's still locked? Why is it still locked? 12:02? There we go. Now it's unlocked. Okay. Alright, we're going to go ahead and buy all of this. And go ahead and drop it into the truck. Thank you for your service. How's your day going? Terrible. There's no friendship level with him, so I'm never talking to him again. Actually, I might talk to him again, just to see if he says anything different. For the funsies of it. Alright, let's head back to the house. Alright, made it back to the house. Safe and sound. Alright, let's go ahead and get this stuff unloaded. We're going to go ahead and top off the rest of our generator, though. Just a little bit left. Go ahead and get that going first. The truck should be okay on fuel for now. We did just fill it up. And there we go. That is all it took. We'll go ahead and just place this right there. That's fine. And let's get this closed up. You know, we honestly could just leave it open, but I don't want to. So, next up, we have our pruning loppers there. And we have our poutine, which we can just go ahead and bring inside. It does not need to be refrigerated. So that is good. We'll just toss everything in the sink for now, right? Why don't I just open this door? There we go. Make it a little bit easier on my... Oh god, that just disappeared into the abyss of Mon Bazou. Where did that go? Ah, there it is. Let's see if I can get it in there. Whoop. Perfect. Alright, one more. There it is. Beautiful. And boom. Perfect. Let's go ahead and drink some maple syrup. And get that. Alright, perfect. Then we are going to need some poutine here in a little while. We'll just leave the door open. That's fine. We will close these, though. And let's grab our pruning loppers. And what we do is we come over to any type of tree. So we have our maples here. The white ones are the birch. And then we have these are the pines. So now we have that. And we can now start to reproduce these trees. So we'll go ahead and drop that. And we can go ahead and set these in the ground to start growing again. But I think what I'm going to do for now is just bring them up here, because I don't know where I'm going to grow the tree farm. Because this whole area right here is all going to be maple. That way we can start our syrup production. We need to get the sugar shack going. Go ahead and get that dropped off. We could bring the truck over here and make this a lot easier on our life. But I'm going to do things the difficult way, because that's just how I do things, I guess. Alright, I'm going to get this going for a little while. Start lopping some trees. And we'll come back. Alright, we've got, what is that, 5 pine saplings. That should be fine for now. We've got a bunch of trees over here ready to be processed into firewood. So we're going to go ahead and grab the truck here and get that dragged down there. So we can start loading some firewood once we get all of that processed. Maybe I should put it in gear, Terry. There we go. Alright, now I want to try and park this thing level, because it does seem to spaz out whenever you don't have it leveled. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. We'll go ahead and set that. Shut that down. Beautiful. Alright, that's not perfectly level, but I think it'll do us just fine. And I'm going to take our loppers here and go ahead and take these up to the shed. That way we don't lose them, because unfortunately you can't store them on the four-wheeler. That would be kind of nice to do. Be able to like store that on the four-wheeler, as well as like our shovel and our watering can would be kind of nice to store on the four-wheeler. Unfortunately, the bins seem a little pointless unless you have like the magnetic trays, then you can put those in there. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Just my thoughts. Just my thoughts. All right, let's go ahead and put it in gear. Oh, we're not even connected to the trailer. That's wonderful. Let's go ahead and get back into first person. There we go. Now we can hook that up. Nope, that's reverse. Alright, so I'm going to bring this right over next to the truck. Right about here should be good. Maybe? I don't know. It's kind of sliding. Maybe right there. Let's see. Let's see if that stays put. Yeah, that should be fine. I don't know what our fuel level is at, but that is okay. We're going to go ahead and get grinding on this wood. That sounded dirty. And there we go. We have another load of wood ready to go to Francis. So we're going to go ahead and do that now. And we'll get switched out to the outside camera so we can make sure we don't lose any wood. Or if we do, then we know where we lost it at. Gotta be careful. The ground wasn't perfectly flat there, so it did start to try to slide a little bit out of the bed. Now, I don't know if Santa Goat did that intentionally just to add like a little frustration to the game, kind of like my summer car did. You know, because like these games are so much fun, but oh my goodness, they can be kind of frustrating. But it's so much fun. It is so much fun. I love every minute of it. But if that was not done intentionally, my suggestion, and I don't even know if I'm even saying anything remotely correct when it comes to game development, maybe add just a little bit of stickiness to objects when they're in the truck bed. I don't know if that's possible, but yeah, that's just kind of my thought on it. But again, I don't know what the heck I'm talking about when it comes to game development. So we'll get backed up in here. We've already talked to Francis today, so boom. Alright, we got another 336 doll hairs in the bankaroo. And we'll head on back over to the house here. We can actually head back into the cab. Usually when I'm hauling stuff out in the truck bed, I like to be on the outside camera just to make sure nothing falls out. You know, if anything does fall out, then I know where it is. Alright, beautiful. Let's go ahead and get that shut off. And get that parked. Alright, what do we have to do here? So we've already got our to start checklist done. To do intermediate. Alright, good friendship with Francis. Complete the garage. Buy the cottage to get more land. Gain access to the scrapyard. Install a manual transmission. Buy the small aluminum trailer. Connect your house to the power grid. Buy the dolly trailer. Sell a French fry pack. And unlock scrap Koenig. Alright. Alright. And then we got the buggy. That's just going to be kind of completed over time as we find the parts. I do know that some of the parts are in the cottage that this is referring to, and I think there may be some in the scrapyard. I can't remember. But I do believe there is a manual transmission in the scrapyard. I think so. So now we need build the sugar shack. Build the sugar shack. Buy a roll of tubing. Connect 10 maple trees to the shack, sell a barrel of maple syrup to the Federation, fill the sugar tank to the top, install a can sealer, upgrade by adding the reverse osmosis unit, Add a second water tank, upgrade to an electrical auto heater, upgrade the maple syrup reservoir, upgrade with the truck bed tank and outside pump combo. Alright, so we have quite a bit to do, and we are not going to get to all of that today. That is for sure. For sure. So we're going to go ahead and save it, just because I feel like I should. I don't know. Sometimes I just save it to randomly save it, and then other times it's like I play like American Truck Sim with a ton of mods, so sometimes I frequently save just in case it decides to crash on me. I don't have any mods or anything, but it's kind of become a habit with games. That's why I have the frequency set so high on Farm Sim to save, every 15 minutes. Cause especially when you're making content, it is so important to not lose your progress, because then you have to record that whole segment over again, and it can be a little frustrating. So we're going to go ahead and save the game here. And that is the game saved. Perfect. Go ahead and hop up out of here. And that is going to do it for this episode, you guys. It is nighttime again. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you leave a like. Feel free to comment down below, and I will see you guys in the next one.